Alright, before we dive in, this is a video from Fulltime Funnel Designer, my course for funnel builders to go from 0 to 10,000 per month. And this is from 2.0. We've now released 3.0, so I wanted to give back for you, for free as you're a supporter of this community. And so just know that this is one of the videos. We always keep updating and give free access to people who buy now, who bought 2 years ago. They get all of the updated versions as I learn more, as I build these funnels, and then I update the course. And so this one is from 2.0. Now enjoy. Right, so in this video, we're going to talk about the high-ticket funnel clients playbook or workbook. It's kind of like the overview, your 100K path to freedom, the roadmap, the stages, the phases ahead. And there's actually 6 different stages that we're going to go through in this program. And I want to break them all down in this video. So what you see here is the PDF. There's a link below this video. You can download it. And it's basically everything that you need to build a 10K per month funnel agency from scratch in as little as 90 days or less, without doing phone calls, without doing sales calls, sending out proposals, doing cold emails, cold calls, all of that. So let's dive in. The first thing we're gonna take a look at is the 100K roadmap, the 6 phases to consistent 10K per month and beyond. Phase number 1, foundation. So you can see here, niche, offer, pricing, and everything that goes into the foundations, because it wouldn't make sense for you to go and start posting content and uploading to your portfolio and trying to message people, whatever you do, if you don't have the foundations that then you can build upon. Like if you build a house on cards, it's gonna crumble. If you build it on solid rock foundations, then as you continue, you're gonna build this client flywheel and everything is gonna exponentially grow and is gonna compound. So phase 2 is then you have your assets, everything that you built, you're now launching it using organic social media. So we use Facebook and we find these communities, right? Well, that's in lead generation, but we first launch it to the world. Funnel, so concept funnel, your first funnel design. We have the 24-hour Clickfunnels challenge, the portfolio funnel. So you have a template for that. Profile, we'll talk about all of this, but basically your organic personal brand, we're launching to the world. And if you're building a funnel agency that is not built on your personal brand, then we're gonna brand it that way in the next spreadsheets and tools that we have for you. Phase 3 is then lead generation. And we have things like messaging, content, lead gen, everything that goes into attracting those to you, because you don't want to spend time reaching out to all these people if they're not interested. You want to get them to come to you, just like doctors have an authority when people go to them and they describe a solution. We want to describe the solution. Here's the funnel type that you need. Here's the system and all the pieces that you need to the system, so that they go, okay, it makes sense for me to hire this person. And then naturally the next phase is then sales. How do you create your offer? How do you close sale? How do you deal with objections? How do you make sure that you don't even get any objections in the first place? And then phase number 5 is the funnels, the delivery, the actual fulfillment strategy for your client funnels and picking the funnel types, the structure, the process to building these, and a lot more. And then phase 6 is really about scaling with, it could be a team, it could be systems and automations and different tools that we use to scale from this launch period, so you don't get stuck there, but you actually build momentum. So excited for you to dive in. This is the funnel client flywheel that I've talked a little bit about. Let's just quickly go through this, what it means. You might have seen my videos on my YouTube channel talking about this, but in essence, what it really means is building this machine that builds upon itself. So step 1 is getting the right clients. Step 2 is giving those clients the best experience they can have. And then step 3 is getting clients to refer other clients to you. And then number 4, getting client testimonials and you leveraging those, you can see here, to your portfolio, turning into more content to get more dream clients and building this. The more you get better at all these areas, the faster the client flywheel is gonna be. As you get better client experiences and they're happy with what you sell them, they're gonna buy more stuff, refer more people, give you more testimonials, grow a bigger portfolio, which means more dream clients. You get the gist of it. It's actually what Amazon did with their business. Is they started out with books, and so the product range was books, and they got new products and they focused on customer experience, right? So these are things that you can control, like your products or services. and then the experience that you can deliver to people by just becoming better at it. And by you niching down and actually picking just one funnel type to begin with and one group of people, like it's easier for you to give them a really good experience because you don't have to master everything. So when you do that, just like Amazon, they did this, it got more convenient for people to purchase from Amazon, faster shipping, lower prices, which means they got more organic traffic. Because of that, they got lower cost because they could sell more at lower prices. Because there was a lot of traffic on the site, they got more increased sellers coming to the site to pick up this low-hanging fruit, like all these customers. And with that, they had lower prices because more sellers were competing for the prices. And then product range, again, increased because of more sellers. And so the experience then got better because more to choose from, lower prices, faster shipping, which introduced more people to this space. Again, they created this flywheel, and you could do the same by literally focusing on getting clients, getting amazing experiences. I think a lot of times people get distracted by everything in this world, and we forget to actually deliver amazing experiences for our clients. Yeah, I think you get the point. So let's move on. We do this by creating our own funnel agency system. And it really comes down to focusing on the simplicity on the day-to-day. Alex Hormozi calls this doing the boring work. And it's not fancy, but he says fancy fails and simple scales. And so that's what I've really taken as I've built my funnel agency to over 400 funnels for clients and myself. So create assets. We'll talk about all of this, but create your assets, launch your agency, nurture your audience, fill your inbox, qualify those leads, convert those prospects into clients and onboard clients, deliver funnels, optimize performance for those funnels, and turn it into more assets for your portfolio, for your content, and then leverage it. You kind of get the point, but wanted to have this visual in there so you could see what it really means. So now, next thing I have is a 21-day launch bootcamp. So you can print this. I highly recommend you print this entire playbook, but on the next page, you're gonna actually be able to implement it on this workbook with like your niche, your pricing, your business name, like your domain, everything, as well as the spreadsheet, the Funnel Agency Fast Lane. But I wanted to have both digital and a printable version in here. So this is really a great way for you to get your first clients in a couple of weeks. So I call this the 3 clients in 3 weeks challenge. And if you follow everything, it's totally possible. What you do is get 1 free client, turn that into a paid one, and then upsell and get more of those. And so, as I said, you leverage those portfolio, testimonials, case studies, content, and it all starts spinning. You get more and more. And we typically see this best results for people within like 90 days. So the first couple of weeks, you're like, man, why am I not really seeing any results from this? And then you get the first one and you start seeing the compound, but you gotta be consistent for at least 90 days. Like give this a 90-day sprint and actually go all in on yourself. So with that said, we got all the pillars for your funnel agency: niche, funnel type, offer, pricing, and content. If you actually calculate, it's more than 5, but those are the main ones, as you probably see in the masterclass. What niche do you serve specifically? What's your sub niche within that niche? So this could be, again, there's a spreadsheet where I talk about all of this you can fill out, but if the niche is business owners, I want to help business owners and build the funnels for them. The sub niche is consultants, e-commerce businesses, course creators, software businesses. That's a huge niche as well. Or a lucrative growing one is the NFT space. Like I build sales funnels for NFT brands, or I build, automated webinar funnels for course creators or authors or whatever it is, like free plus shipping book funnels for authors. I build event funnels for speakers. I build virtual funnels for this niche. And so what's your main funnel type? Well, you have the roadmaps, the funnel flows. And so you look at those and you say, I'm going to build this type of funnel. I'm going to master the webinar funnel. I'm going to do everything for them, the script, the slides, the email sequence, the design. I'm going to charge $5,000 and I'm going to automate everything for a client so they have to do nothing and have this funnel live in 7 days. Again, that's a really good offer. So what's the outcome your clients get? Not the actual thing that you're building, the outcome. So if you build a booking application funnel, then the outcome is a fully booked calendar. Like you actually get a full pipeline of ready to buy clients. The outcome is more clients, more freedom. What's your public funnel agency brand name? What's your funnel agency domain name? I recommend having a name that is professional, but also has some of that wording, the keywords like funnel or agency or conversion in the name. So for me, for my new agency that I launched with you guys, I am using automatedcoursefunnels.com. I'm going to target course creators and build course funnels for those people. So profit ladder, lead magnet, delivery, and price. This is similar to the spreadsheet. So I'll put a link to the spreadsheet below this as well, because I don't want to talk about like all the areas of the spreadsheet double. Doesn't make sense, but you have the lead magnet, what type of lead magnet you're using, like funnel audit, funnel template, paid offer. What's your paid offer? Well, it's everything included, the funnel system itself. And then how many do you want to sell per month and what price? So upsell is then selling a package. Instead of saying if the one project is 3K, package is 2 funnels for 5K, for example. Recurring is like management or selling something that's on a monthly basis, where you do maybe like their email marketing or tech integrations or something for $300 a month. How many of those do you want to have per month? And the price, then total revenue. Put that here as well. What all of this would be per month. Lead magnet is delivery. It just means like if it's a funnel audit, how do you deliver that? Well, it's free. It's a Zoom call, a Google Hangout. If it's a funnel template, well, it's digital deliverable. It's easy and very scalable. So the client tracker, this is a tool that you can use to just, well, literally track your client projects and payments and the progress. So when you get a new client, you put in the date, the project scope, what is it, a webinar funnel, it's a homepage, course funnel. How much did you get paid? Did they actually pay it? And then when you build the funnel and deliver, because yes, we charge up front, then you put just a mark, yes, it's done, and you move on to the next one. So last thing is the daily journal. So I use the daily journal for just setting the tone for the day. So this is more like the productivity of running a business. Like I do daily workout, could be simple as walking or running. I have like certain things that I do on a day-to-day basis, but one of those things is just writing down everything I'm grateful for. And it's weird, well, it might be weird if you're not familiar to this habit of journaling. It might feel a little bit weird at first, but when you get into the zone of doing it, like you feed your mind positive thoughts of real things, like you start feeling what you're grateful for. And the more you do it, like the brain has a interesting capacity to just repeat 80% of the thoughts you had yesterday. So if you're not feeding it, it's gonna see social media, drama, news, whatever it is, like fear. All these things distract your brain and it clutters your brain. It's gonna repeat those 80%. What you wanna do is you want to optimize your mood by setting the tone from the morning. Here's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that I have an abundance of clients coming to you. I'm grateful that I have this online business. I'm grateful that I have my health. I'm grateful. It's the little things. And you just get your mind in this positive vibration, and that's how you start your day, to not be consumed by the world. So anyways, that's it for this video. If you have any questions, post in the Facebook group. I'll see you in the next one.